Hey everybody, this is Alan Agostino from MUTV, here to teach you how to use Discord to record your podcasts. It's super simple, and we use a software known as Craig. Let's check it out.
Okay, so here we are. Just so you guys know, I am using the built-in screen recorder on my graphics card, so the audio quality is not going to be the greatest, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'd say it's certainly serviceable. So here we are on the Discord layout screen. As you can see, multiple different channels, different text channels, different voice channels, a lot of different buttons. How do we record a podcast? Well, it's incredibly simple. First, you just need to go into just a general channel, like a news, general podcast, whatever it is. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to go to the news text channel. The next thing you're going to do is, as your user on Discord, join one of the several voice channels. For this example, I'm going to be joining the content channel as so. As you can see by the little ding and the little icon at the bottom of the screen, I have now joined content 1. So here we are. As you can see right here at the top of the screen, it's kind of being blocked a little bit over here, but here it is. The CRAIGBOT is already in place and already implemented, so now all we have to do to start recording in my channel is to have the CRAIGBOT join me. And to do that, you do it with a series of text commands, which I will be posting not only in the description of this video, I'll also be blowing them up so you see them. So, as you can see, you start with the colon, Craig, colon, comma, join, and the name of the server. Since I'm in content, I'm going to say Craig join content. And when I hit the enter button, you'll see Craig will start joining the server as so.
Now recording.
And as you can see, the CRAIGBOT has started to record my conversation and everything that I say. In addition, if you did not already know this, every single person that joins your Discord call will have their own separate audio channel when the podcast is finished recording. It's very nice. It's very convenient. Audio quality is pretty good for the most part. Yeah, it's not perfect, but for what it is, this is probably the best way to record a podcast remotely. So to get the CRAIGBOT to leave, it's another text command. It is Craig leave whatever channel you're in. So Craig leave content, and Craig will leave. And whenever Craig leaves, that will cause him to stop recording. And now, if we look right here in the top left corner of the screen here, this right here is the little link right here. Every single time you record something on Discord, you will be receiving a little link here that says recording channel content. It will record up to 6 hours. However, please note that recordings are automatically deleted after 7 days, so it's best to just download them. So we click this download link right over here as such, and we're going to go into Google Chrome. So see you there. And welcome everybody to Google Chrome. So as we clicked the link that the CRAIGBOT automatically sent to me, we have now arrived on this very unique website. It's unique to everybody that uploads their own content. It is all the things that you've recorded up to a 6-hour period, and from there we can just go ahead and download it. There's multiple options. You have multi-track downloads, or if you like, this software will go ahead and mix the podcast for you itself. If you're new to audio mixing and just kind of want to get content out there quickly, I recommend doing this one right here, the single track mixed wave format. Otherwise, there's a bunch of other formats that you could go to if you are good with audio software. You can also directly open it in Audacity as well if you want a multi-track download. It's very nice. For the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to do a simple single track wave file as such. So to handle that's fine. This just basically states that if it's a super large file, it may need permission from Google Drive to store it. Just hit OK as so. And if you'd like to do any sort of basic editing, which you don't really have to for this, or just click auto, which I'll just click auto for this. So it's going ahead and mixing, and here it is. It's going to download 2 files. One of them is an info file, just for your records and things like that. And this right here is the .wav file. I like to right-click and hit Show in Folder. And I always recommend to rename all of your files that you get. Okay, so here we are in our editing software of choice. I'm personally choosing Premiere Pro. It's a little weird, I know it's not usually the best for audio podcasting editing, but for the sake of this, it'll get something done quick. So this is my test podcast, so we're just going to title it that. It's going to open a new project, and like I said, you can either do this in Audacity, Pro Tools, Premiere, whichever one is best for you. So now that we're here, I'm just going to drag my little test this little sequence into this. And since it's a podcast, I'm going to drag audio only, like so. And there's the audio file. Obviously, you can do things like mix it from here on out, but for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to kind of go like this. Well, hello, Mike. Good to see you. I have gone ahead and loaded a photo right here into the preview window, and from there I'm just going to export, or excuse me, not export, drag the video directly into this, and then I'll just, thanks to Premiere's ease of use, I can just drag it like so, so it's the length of the entire thing. I like the resolution of this. You can give it a little listen. Person that joins your Discord call will have their own separate audio channel. As you can see, it sounds a little bit better coming from the direct podcast feed, so you know that it sounds really nice. We have that. We have that. The last thing you might want to do is maybe go into the titler tool, which I personally prefer, and just kind of go like this. I'll just title this Woo Podcast. Obviously, you can modify like the text size, things like that. This is just a little something just for an example, so there it is. If you've never exported a podcast before, it's very simple. I like to go export media, and you could either do it as a video or as a MP3 file. If you're doing audio only, I recommend MP3 files. If you're doing a video for like YouTube or some other platform, I recommend go H.264. Obviously, since this isn't going to like airspeed or anything, you don't really have to worry about like frame rate and things like that. So just hit the export button, and that's it. That concludes the Discord podcast tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message. We'll be leaving our messages open, obviously, for this whole sort of thing. And yeah, thank you for watching and happy content creation. See you soon.